stuff like that. Colonist needs rescue. Okay, I got to come back to that. Nick's down. How long have you got? 4 hours. You'll make it. You're like right there. Okay, as soon as you're out of that, you need to heal as well. 8 hours. I think most people are probably going to make it. It's really coming down to like how badly they were injured initially. Dodsworth made it. Nick's nearly here. Nitro's on his way, I think. Nope, he's just fucking standing in the middle of a paddock. Nico, what are you doing? You're just standing guard. Okay, nobody's on guard anymore. Yeah, I could understand that. Like, I know you do a lot of those, what are they called, royal beds and stuff. Like, my people don't usually get full beds for a while. I think everybody's in a position where they're going to live, by the way. So I should be able to... I'm just going to wait until everybody has been patched up and then I can save. But yeah, generally speaking, I don't know. I've tried playing it before where you go in with like a lot of nice stuff and they break it. I usually go in with like a nice like gold game of or something like that, but I didn't this time. I think I gave him Jade. I kind of downstepped a lot of stuff. Like they got a couple of statues which were completely useless realistically, but it gave them something to look at that was kind of pretty. They got no beds. They got no extra clothes or anything like that. They got literally nothing really special. They got a few cats, a few panthers, and a couple of thrombos, which was randomized in from like previous games and stuff anyway, so it's all fine. Everybody here. Cool. Everybody's here, so Stella, what's happening with you? Okay, she looks like she will maybe wake up eventually. Yeah, well, I think that's the problem I've got, is I've got a lot of people now making a fuck ton of statues. Like, I've got a lot of, like, resources from, like, making them work their ass off. How's Bubba? Big boy. Other panthers look like they're pretty much good. Get these ones up in training. I do like having a lot of animals in my game, but I don't like having a lot when they're not trained, because I then have to waste the time with somebody training them. I've already got 2 Thumbo calves listed, so I'll sell this one when it's old enough. Okay. So Lumi is definitely an extreme case. She's healed, but she's not quite there. Is he getting healed yet? Oh, yeah. I could definitely see that, Grim. It's just, like, I have certain things that I struggle to, like, not buy or leave alone. Also, any one of these people could die, even in this state. Like, I'm very concerned. I think Nick's just still getting patched up. He needs to get patched up. I don't know where the fuck the guy working on him is. You finally made it in here. You'll rest. Lincoln, are you working on him? You're working on Chimpanzee. That's fine. Will you work on him? Shit, you've also got to get healed too. You're working on yourself. Ah, Norman's finally getting worked on now. Jesus Christ. I feel like this is half my base in here right now. And I'm thinking what the problem is I don't actually have enough of these medical beds in here. I also know that we're supposed to be going on a quest, and I'm supposed to be making these short bows, but it ain't happening. Yeah, I made a couple more beds for them. I have some beds. Like, I've made bedrolls and shit. Like, I'll sell them later when I upgrade to actual beds. But I need to find who the fuck is the jealous person and put a bed in their room first. That shouldn't be on. That should not have been on. We're in fall now. So I do not want any of these getting re-sewed by this point in time. Like, it's too late. Let's see. None of that. Medical leave looks like missed the excitement. A little bit. Man, that was a fucking hard-ass battle, though. These things, not okay getting them so fucking soon. And the gear that they had on them, those fucking canyon things, be a good amount of steel, though. But fucking hell. Fight for it. And I lost Maria. Who was one of the original Panthers, unfortunately. Like, I think when it comes down to it, I can deal with losing, like, a Panther or, like, a second-generation Thrumbo relatively okay. I don't deal with losing the cats very well. I will fuck somebody up if I lose them. Yeah, a few people are honestly going to get sick. At this point, I am doing the old "we have survived" save, so Asora and Asora 2 can come up to date. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna keep streaming until about 5:30. Let them heal up. Nobody's gonna be making anything at the moment, let's be honest. I think somebody was making a bow there, but they're not finished yet. There's one in here. Oh, I got a couple in here. 9. They're all in good condition, which reminds me, I need to set this up to burn not just bi-coated shit. I want you to burn... No, that's right. I need it on the other machine. The other machine gets rid of it. Like, it brings it down to a resource. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to speed stuff up. I don't know if that person is going to lose their leg or something. Who the fuck's having a tantrum? Yeah, okay. Not in here, please. Please fuck off. Yeah, so... Welcome in, by the way. Triangle. Yeah, you should definitely take a look at my last colony if you like violence. Because, like... They hated each other. They hated each other. They hated everything. They hated everything all the time. And they would not stop just fucking beating each other up. It got to a point where I ended up turning off the medical, like, no doctoring, and let them at it. And it took about an hour for my entire colony to just die. I had, I think, about 30 people on that colony. And they just decimated them. Yeah, go for it, Grim. I know your game takes like half an hour to get rolling. Do you know how many mods you have, Grim? Like, specifically how many? If the mines do... Was it? Fun mod, if the mines do more violence. Lol. Ravenously hungry. Yeah, no, it got to a point where everybody just would not stop fighting each other and having tantrums and being like, oh, I'm having a mental breakdown because I'm in pain because I just had a mental breakdown. I got my ass handed to me. These people are all going to have mental breakdowns right now. And I know that because they're all in fucking pain. They're all laying on the floor. God, my fucking voice. Who is up here that's not doing something yet? You're feeding somebody. Yeah, see, I don't use a lot of mods. He's using a telescope. I'm going to do something really nice for you guys and activate this to make you guys all, like, a little bit happier. Yeah, I've only got 6 mods, and one of them is Prepare Carefully. What are they all? Give me a quick second. I have Core... it's a core game, so I don't have the DLCs. I've got Prepare Carefully, Wild Reproduction, Drop All Inventory... HugsLib, Harmony, Work Together, and Deep Stack. So, yeah, Harmony and HugsLib are required to get a couple of them to all work together. Otherwise, those two do nothing. But that's it. That's all I play with. I used to have Dresser's Whole Clothing, but I saw no fucking point in it because I rarely use dresses, and Most times, like, all of my stuff is in here. 1,128. Holy shit, Grim. Like, yeah, I get some of them, like, outdated and not active and shit. Holy fuck. You're not even playing the same game. Not by a long shot. Like, that is one thing. Like, if you have mods, you can have basically a completely different experience playing the game. Like, I'll often say to Grim that my biggest complaint is, oh, I'll be doing this and I wish that they did blah. And he'll be like, there's a mod for that. And I'm like, look, I'm sure there's a mod for that. I'm sure there's literally a mod for everything. If it's a problem or you can think about it, I'm sure it exists. Silverware, it's experience high inspiration. Cool. Yeah, no, I know it takes a long time. It didn't take that long. If you've loaded it up just before, if it's loaded up now, that didn't take that long. 409. Holy shit. That's still quite a lot. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's still playing a different game. Like, the thing is, like, I don't mind the challenge of my people playing something where it's not like there's problems and I have to solve it by, like, you know, fighting around the issue, like dealing with these fuckers, where I'm like, my best bet from my thought process was if I could get them up behind here, they'd be shielded. If I could get them behind there, I could sneak around and maybe get that. But then, obviously, they're able to shoot across most things. And, yeah, hiding behind here wasn't a great strategy, but it was sure as fuck a better strategy than coming straight up or letting the animals go in and just die or trying to be in the paddock. See, I didn't even know that a mod manager exists. Like, I'm not even sure what it does. I'm just assuming that it, like, helps you select and, like, remove and update and shit. I'm guessing that's what it is. Fucking hell, people. Why are you making so many pants? Who's on tailoring duty? 20. What the fuck? Is that literally an ice cream van going past? Okay, in real life, like, my computer's at, like, the front of my house, right? So I can see out the front window. There is an ice cream van with, like, the whole, like, dingy fucking bell going up my street right now. And to be fair, it is summer, but I'm just, like, a little bit bemused by the whole situation. Okay. Everybody seems to be slowly getting up. If they are making these thingies, that's great. If they've made enough of these that they're going to stop making stuff, that would be really super great. 40. Holy shit. Tell you what, we don't need 40 right now. What is it? Set mods inactive and active, leading into the game, and sort mods out. It gives you warning of potential issues. See, that reminds me of, like, Don't Starve Together. Or Dodsworth proposed. Stop proposing to her! She doesn't want to marry you! He does this in every game! Oh my god! Fuck's sake! Like, in every universe that pair exists in, she does not want to marry him. He's going to have a tantrum over it. Holy crap. Where is she? Her. You. Like, yes, she's beautiful. Dodsworth's, like, he's great. But, like, he's got to give it up. She does not like him. Oh, man. Okay, so I also never really checked on any of my animals. Like, I only checked that they weren't, like, bleeding out or, like... Sometimes you see this where it has, like, a strike through their name. And I've been like, okay, well, they're downed, right? Because that's what that means. And I don't click on them. And what I find out is, like, half a year later, I find out they've got, like, a gunshot to the brain. And, like, it's never getting up from the ground. And I'm like, oh, okay. Also, rotted in storage. It's 9 degrees. Holy fuck. Do I really have to put 2 more air conditioners in this shit? Okay. So, if I'm putting it on the top side, it's going there. Yep. Okay. Got it. I need somebody to work on these pretty much ASAP. And Asan, I do trust your capabilities. One at a time. Don't do it, Lincoln. Watching you. Right. This needs to be built right now. No, I don't. Yeah, prioritize hauling fucking shit. They'll do it. They'll get it started at least. How about you prioritize working on it? Please tell me we have all the steel and components for this shit. I never checked. Why won't you work on it? Already working on cool. Okay, alright. It got stressed for a minute there. Oh my god, who opened this one? I swear. Lincoln, get your chops back here and start working on it. Because I know it was probably you that touched it. You know, sometimes I watch back these videos and I'm like, just to see who did something and what the fuck happened. And it does not make me happy sometimes when I see certain people like, what was it, One-san or Silverware or something? I think it was Silverware decided to feed all the eggs that we like randomly loaded in with to the fucking animals to train them instead of like actually keeping them and getting chickens. I'm not going to need it this cold, but I'm still going to take it back to that cold for the moment. It's also coming into winter, so it shouldn't be a problem. And my cows have the flu. Fabulous. So I do need to extend where those guinea pigs can go. Expand guinea pig area. There is an orange horse. Get the fuck out of my life. If you guys are new here, you'll have no idea of my hatred of the fucking orange horses in this game. It's already gone. Where'd it go? These things, right? So this colored horse, right? I have such a beef with it. We got one of the first animals I tamed in one of my games. My people decided to call it Avalon. And Avalon, at the very, very young age, decided to develop dementia. And I did not think much of it. And I'm like, okay, well, my horse has a mental breakdown every so often. That's great, I guess. What the fuck are you doing in this? Okay, that is not a bed. Right. Anyway. So yeah, these fucking people and this horse. Every time I wanted to go on a caravan, every time I was out on a caravan, every time I was like in my base, this horse was forever having dementia, mental breakdown. And I put up with it. I put up with it till the horse was like well and truly like 28 or so, because I'm like, oh yeah, well, horses only live to like 30 or so, 30, 40 or something like that. And I'm like, that's obviously going to die at some point. Well, it turns out this game has great expectations on the lifespan of a lot of these animals, and unless they get killed, they don't seem to die of old age. Like, they just fucking perpetually exist. And so I had these expectations, this horse is going to die, and it ended up like really fucking ancient. And I went through multiple different tries where I tried to slaughter it. I went through different tries where I tried to, you know, obviously like release it elsewhere and all sorts of shit. And nope. Every single time somebody would have a tantrum about this or that. I'm just going to make an area quickly for tainted shit. You're already allowed to have tainted shit up there, so why the fuck? Megasofts. Oh no. What is wrong with my Megasoft? Also, tainted apparel is not allowed in here. No apparel is allowed in here. I wasn't copying up there when I made this. I made it for food. For the animals. What is going on with this Megasoft? Oh my fucking god. Oh, you have... Hold up. You have Alzheimer's. This shit. Okay. Do I have a male of you? Are you bonded to anybody? Quickly find out. We managed to get this thing right. I think it like helped itself to our colony or whatever. Where is it? Here. You're fully trained and you've got a master, but you're not bonded. I haven't managed to get a male of you yet. I really wanted you to reproduce. I'll let you live for a little bit. I really want to kill it. This is like a fucking repeat. You know what? No, what? Fucking... What am I on? He's gone berserk because he's in intense pain. Great! Why are you in there? Anyway, let's grab a few people. Oh my god. I think he looks like he's already down, but let's get in here. Yes, no, I'm probably going to kill it. Because if I have to, like, it's fully trained, which is what pisses me off, right? But I realistically, I can't have another fucking repeat. If I leave it for longer, it'll get bonded. And that's where I'm going to start having issues. I just don't want another Avalon. It was bad enough because I did have Isabella, my last Mega Sloth I got. She ended up having all sorts of issues as well. Are you two ready to be fucking part of our team yet? You guys have been just thinking about it for a long time. Come back and do that properly. I swear, some of these people. So he's got food poisoning. And to be fair, I don't really blame him. Our kitchen is literally... Where the fuck is this? Up here somewhere. It's fucking disgusting. It's also our work area. It is actually classified as a workshop. I really don't want the kitchen to be in here. And I was building... Here we go. I was doing a thing. I lost where my dots are. Fuck it. Was it down by 19? I thought it was only down by 18. Hold up. That's 19. Yeah. No, I fucking hell. Okay. It wasn't supposed to start up by 1, I don't think. You were supposed to start pretty much on it. So 2 more dots up there. There we go. Yeah, no. I always am trying to, like, deal with these people, like, trying to do stuff. And it always ends up being like, oh, something happens, blah, blah, blah. And I've got to, like, run off and save whatever the fuck's going on. In the middle of building stuff, usually, too. Something ain't right about that. That is equal, but that's not how that one looks. Every time I say that's not right, it's usually wrong. So, okay, so how far across is it now? Since I obviously changed my original plan from this. It's 16 wide. Right here. Whoa. No, I said remove. Holy shit. Okay. So, what I want is I want this to be a prison. And I'm going to... Where the fuck's my walls? I don't really need this to be too wide, but whatever. It's going to become too wide. Why can't I put a wall there? There. Alright. So each half of this is going to be a prison room. He's asked it to join. Sweet. So usually what happens is I would have either one big room or I'd make a few separate rooms, and it has a maximum of maybe 3 people. 3 to 4 people that it can possibly hold, with the view that if something does happen, zoom out from the storm a little bit. If something happens, then I'm only dealing with a couple of people at a time. Oh yeah. What is your bio? You normal. Okay. Yeah, so they've got, I think from memory, it's 8 hours. Fuck off. I was trying to click on something. 8 hours of recreation, 8 hours of working, and I think 8 hours of sleeping, or 9 or 10 or something of sleeping or some shit. So it's pretty much equal across the board. How's she doing? Oh, fucking hell. Her spine shattered? She's not going to get up. Okay, I'm going to need a spine. Oh my god. Who the fuck just has one of those? I don't think I have any kind of research into prosthetics yet. No, I will be soon. Okay, I'm almost at machining anyway. I just need somebody to actually sit down and, like, do the research. Shiro is up as well. What do you do? You're the night owl. I thought so. I knew I had one. I was wondering, I'm like, she's got the stroke through her name, but she's in full health. I'm like, something's wrong. I was super worried about it during the whole time. I'm like, somebody's going to get, like, some kind of, like, situation like this. And she's not one of the researchers, so. Got a few, so maybe they'll end up researching. You do smithing and tailoring. Okay, you two. So, firefighting, patience, yes, bed rest, and basic shit. You are not doing doctoring. That's too low to do wardening. Actually, more of a 4. I do have standards for this. Like, if they're like 10 and above, it's a 1. If it's 9 to 5, it's usually 2. Like, if it's normally under, if it's about 5 or 5, 6, or something like that, I'll normally do like 3. And beneath that is usually 4. However, some people have such low skills. Like, this guy had one of these. Something's hunting my stuff for food. Okay, give me a minute. So, you've got that, but you got a high score there. And you can't do much else. So that's what you'll be doing. Art, no, you can definitely do some hauling, but I want you to do cleaning as a priority before it. Something like this, I normally would have like a lot more 1s on them because they don't have a lot of stuff that they can do. But at the same time, I need them to actually spend more time doing other stuff. You can definitely do hunting. I actually do want you to do handling as well. Handling and hunting. Fuck's sake. That's going to be higher. Why did I get somebody that has smithing? Smithing and tailoring and shit. No, these would be 2s. Shit it. Yeah, wrong way. And you can have a 2 and yeah, you can have 1 on that. Most people get cleaning. Some people don't have it. Frenzy. Okay, that's fine. But where the fuck is this animal that's hunting my shit? Another warg. You are right in the middle of my base. And go and attack it by hand. I don't know where the animal it's hunting is. I'm not sure. I really don't care to find out. I can't tell if it's going upwards though. Might be. Yeah, it might be coming up and out. So if that's the case, let's get you guys up here. Whoop. What's going down? It's alright. Found it. Okay, you guys can go back to what you're doing. Now, I don't want people doing tailoring right now. That's all suspended. This thing can go away. You guys can go back to what you're doing. Okay, cooking is necessary. Yes, butchering is necessary. I do not want somebody to be wasting time on the sculptures right now. You've already done that, but whatever. Do you still need blocks? I don't need you to waste time on that. Still need blocks for shit, and these things were getting made. Got 34 of. At least I've got something I can keep count of how many I've got. What I need at the moment was what? Researching. Who the fuck does researching? Not that. This. So we have a couple of people. What do you also do? Do construction and hunting and shit. Please don't be drugs. It's always fucking drugs. Stop sending me drugs. Before I know it, I'm going to have somebody being like, I'm going on a smoke leaf fucking binge. And the next minute, I'm beating their fucking ass up. And they're back in hospital. And then somebody else is having a tantrum because they're in searing pain. Got egg boxes. Rightio. Cool. Have any passion for it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. But you and I often do like a lot of like the scheduling and stuff like that quite differently though. Because like usually, like as I said, I've generally got a principle about how I want to go about it. My only problem is when I get somebody that has extremely low stats, like not you, but one of the guys I took in was like really super low. And there was nothing much I could do because there was like, apart from this guy who's got shooting, he's now got some artistic and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do with that? If I'm not doing art and I don't have an animal to shoot, he's going to be cleaning. You're recreationally unfulfilled. Look, we have some animals on here, and I'm pretty sure a few of them would like to be shot in the face. Leave the fucking rhino alone. You can go and you can tame a couple of the mufflos. It'll be a problem for winter, but whatever. Get the mufflos. Cool. They definitely want to be shot in the face, you know? Oh, turkeys. Holy fuck. We want the female. You don't have a female? Okay, that's fine. And get these fuckers off my map before somebody tries to tame one. Everybody's bleeding out here. Tame meat. I don't know about that. As far as I know, every meat spoils. Because, like, if I leave anything in here and I turn off those air conditioners, everything spoils. Regardless of if I've culled it. Which, by the way, I don't have a lot of meat. I do still have a lot of, like, potatoes and shit. Whoops. Walking meat doesn't spoil. Yeah, that's a little more understandable. Megasoft's attacking because somebody shot it. Who specifically shot it? It's not Beniko. Are you going for them? Was it Beniko? No, he's got a sword. So who shot you? You. You were not close enough. You might maybe want to, like, I don't know, maybe go inside. Maybe think about going inside right now. Cool. Really? You're still coming down here? Fuck off. Where are you going? Ah, for God's sake. Okay, who's somebody that has a gun here? Anybody here have a gun? Don't you fucking run off that way. We need you. Also, this guy doesn't have a gun yet. We have a pacifist. We have somebody that's just coming off the thing. Medical people. Pretty much everybody that's gotten down doesn't have a gun at the moment, do they? You do. Cool. You are going to have to help us out, probably. Or maybe not. Sweet. Alright. I'm surprised that for the most part, everybody did survive that. We are slowly getting our quest amount done, although I still think at this rate I'll be going out in winter. Worst case scenario. And unfortunately, Esme is literally stuck to being bedridden. I wonder if she can have a mental breakdown while she's there. Oh, she's cold. I guess I should probably turn off these passive coolers, eh? Yeah, turn those off. We don't need them for winter. It's kind of cool-ish outside. It's alright. Yeah, so essentially what I'm planning to do is probably make like 1 or 2 more areas up here, perhaps. I am making another prison over here eventually. There's rocks in the way of this one. I'm going to have to bring some electricity and shit down into here, but I mean, preferably I'd rather be using stone for a lot of these buildings, but I just don't have that ability yet. So whatever we've got is whatever we got. I might honestly... Well, don't do that. I might take off the bottom bit of these and just flatten them up. Make them something different. And let's see. Honestly, I feel like making those fucking circles more than anything. I might. Like... I might fuck around and make that a circle next time instead. Because I was supposed to make it right to the square. And I sort of didn't at first. I also probably will end up moving these around. Make a character sheet. Yep. No worries, Grim. Yeah, definitely if you guys are interested in still like seeing the original characters and like all their specs and shit that they came in with and like a more detailed view of them and stuff, definitely have a look in my videos. I've got a RimWorld, a RimWorld category in my collections and stuff like that, and just have a look at some of the most recent for Asora. And what else was I thinking? It wasn't just that. Oh my god, my brain just completely fell out. I need to put weapons back on everybody. That's what I was thinking. And I have that stupid quest to do. But all of them, I'm going to have to wait till either tomorrow or next week. I'll either stream RimWorld again tomorrow or next Tuesday. Well, either way, I'll stream on Tuesday. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more about this ginormous fucking colony that I'm trying to build, because I am trying to aim for getting it back up to my last colony I had before I went online with it, which was Hatora. And they had like I think 134 people in my colony and like 300 something animals. Oh good, he created masterwork. Nice. Yeah, so that's what I'm aiming for. If nothing else, I am aiming to get a colossal colony again where you can literally only see like maybe one letter of their name and their image is so fucking tiny you can barely see them. But that's going to take a while and I am going to have to cull so many of these animals. I'd like to make them last. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd like to make them last through winter. I really would. Just to get their furs and milks and shit like that. But I don't know if it will. If I'll be able to. Just because housing and feeding the amount of animals I've got up in this pen at the moment is going to be quite substantial. And quite frankly, a lot of the chickens are taking the priority. Fuck's sake. Me and coughing today, I swear. I'm going to not snore so fucking hard. Anyway, try to get these done. And I've got some supplies of food in here. How much we got? A good amount, a good enough amount that they should be able to walk in and eat something. They need to get rid of these shit things, so. Where are these mufflos? It should just be the one, I think. Nope, it's the herd. Okay, well, Tofu's coming in for this as well. Can you come down here? Just give me a third support, because if those ones roll in as well, I'm kind of fucked. Quickly also save just in case something goes wrong here. Who else have we got nearby? You've got a pistol, you've got that thing. Where is you? Where are you? You're not that far away. I could probably work this. You three. Rank up and move over. You also better not be bringing animals into the thing. That better be something you actually properly culled. Come on. I know when I get close enough to my base, my people will shoot anyway. Except for Shizuka, she might run. On, move back. Norman's doing some shooting. Move out of the way, Sam. Dodsworth is just fucking taking it on full faced. Come on, move back. I don't think I'll have too much problem. That's obviously its own colony. Holy shit, how long have you been out here? Okay, who's closest? You are. How about instead of that, you rescue her? Oh, man. I don't have any other predators or anything on this. Just got to get rid of these ones. Okay. Alright, I think she should be able to... Oh, she's under attack up there. Shit. I was going to say, I'm like, she should be able to handle it just fine, but she's going to go down. Come on, get up there. You're not in immediate danger, but you will be, I'm sure of it. I'm just concerned. I'm hoping that they were part of two different herds, but I feel like if she pisses them off... Come on. You guys didn't have to go all the way in here for this. Like, the thought's appreciated, but... what are you shooting now? Alright. Okay, I think she's gonna make it in here. I'm gonna speed it up and get her in. That is such a long way for the medical stuff. I'm gonna have to make 2 more fucking medical things by the look of it. Okay, where is she? There. She's not too bad. She's got deaf in 22 hours, though. Are you medical? You are medical. You could definitely help her. Dodsworth's up and about. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... I'd like to put her in, like, a better room or something like that, but I can't do much. I don't know if that's a prosthetic that they can make, or if that's, like, the bioprosthetics. Either way, I really don't want to lose her because she has, like, such fucking high skills and shit, but her skills are going down so friggin' fast, as is, and the longer she stays there, the lower they're gonna get. I'm still not gonna, like, kill her or anything. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe I can come across somebody that has, like, one to friggin' you know, sail, or worst case scenarios, I have to actually take down a prisoner or something, you know? I might make that round. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here before I accidentally roll into a full another hour. Bring all my saves up to date. And, oh, shit. Yeah, I will definitely be probably either tomorrow or be back as per regular on next Tuesday. I definitely appreciate everybody that came in and said hello and, you know, gave advice and chit-chatted and stuff like that. I always love it when you guys come in and have a good chat. I will see you guys next time. See ya.